Hello athletes and fitness enthusiasts, Jürgen Swinkels here. Today we're going to talk about capsaicin. Chili peppers are widely used to add spiciness to dishes. However, they do much more than burn people's mouths. Over the years, scientists have discovered many uses for the compound responsible for the chili's heat, called capsaicin. In small doses, capsaicin can control pain and inflammation, help with weight loss, and possibly affect microbes in the gut to keep people healthier. Emerging studies have even revealed that capsaicin displays potent anti-tumor activity in several human cancers. So how can capsaicin in chili peppers enhance performance? When you eat chili peppers, the capsaicin activates receptors in your mouth, stomach and blood called TRPV1 receptors. In general, the task of these TRPV1 receptors in the human body is detecting and regulating body temperature. Of course, chilies do not have a factual high temperature. However, when you eat them, the capsaicin-activated TRPV1 receptors tell your brain that your body is exposed to extreme heat. That's why you feel pain. But during extended chili exposure, your pain nerve cells will become desensitized, and along with the pain of the chilies, also other pains like exercise fatigue will decline. This drop in perceived exercise fatigue results in improved performance. These findings are supported by recently published scientific studies. In one research carried out by De Freitas and colleagues in 2018 at the University of Sao Paulo, male athletes ran a distance of 1,500 meters on two different occasions. On one occasion, the athletes took a placebo before the run, and the other occasion they took a supplement with capsaicin. After ingesting capsaicin, the athletes did not only cover the distance faster, they also felt less tired. The researchers concluded that acute capsaicin supplementation can be used as a nutritional strategy to improve performance during running by lowering the rate of perceived exertion. Other research by the same research group conducted with resistance-trained men resulted in the total higher weight lifted in the capsaicin group, while the RPE, the rate of perceived exertion, was significantly less for the capsaicin condition. Even research by Su and colleagues in 2016 with mice has shown that capsaicin supplementation was reducing physical fatigue and improving exercise performance. Finally, a meta-analysis by Greg and colleagues carried out in Australia was just recently published in October 2022. It evaluated different scientific research about the effect of capsaicin on performance. The conclusion was that capsaicin supplementation, or supplementation with the chemical analog of capsaicin called capsaicin, acutely enhances muscular endurance coupled with a reduction in rate of perceived exertion, while the effects on aerobic endurance were less clear. But it must be said that in the aerobic endurance research analysis, two types of research using different performance tests were lumped together: research using timed trials and research using time to exhaustion test. And although the variation within individual time trials is relatively low, the variation within time to exhaustion test is generally much higher. And with high variance, differences are much more difficult to demonstrate statistically. It must be noted also that different doses were used in different studies. Future research is needed to explore the influences of the capsaicin doses on endurance performance, given that differences in doses between the studies may explain some of the contrasting findings. And although the pungency of orally ingested capsaicin activates the TRPV1 receptors in the mouth, resulting in an ergogenic effect, there are also some drawbacks. The first one is that oral capsaicin supplements are not for the faint of heart. The mode of action is to create a controlled painful sensation in your mouth and stomach that eventually will desensitize nerve cells, which reduces the rate of perceived exertion. Without the initial painful sensation in the mouth, there may be less desensitization and less performance enhancing effect. That means there is much truth in saying no pain, no gain. And of course the question is if athletes appreciate a painful sensation when they are right in the middle of an intense workout. The other issue is related to blinding. This aspect may especially be relevant when providing supplementation in gum or gel form, for which participants have noted that the taste is more pungent than the placebo comparison. This will make it difficult to avoid bias in the studies since there are few options to design a double-blinded study in this case. The solution to both these problems is to deliver the capsaicin in the form of capsules. That means you will not actually feel the pungency because the capsaicin will be released in the stomach. The mode of action, being the trigger of TRPV1 receptors, will be similar, but it only happens in the stomach and blood instead of the mouth and the stomach and blood. And from one study in the aforementioned meta-analysis, it becomes clear that none of the athletes experienced any hot sensations or gastrointestinal distress after ingesting the capsules. And another study that was reviewed in the same meta-analysis also reported a very low occurrence of side effects associated with capsaicin ingestion. So delivering capsaicin in the form of capsules may be the most suitable solution. The additional benefit is that it also offers the opportunity to conduct a double-blinded intervention study. In summary, capsaicin supplementation acutely enhances muscular endurance coupled with a reduction in rate of perceived exertion, while the effects on aerobic endurance are less clear. More research is needed to learn more about the optimum dosage and related actual benefit of capsaicin supplementation. I hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. We are doing videos like this on YouTube on a regular basis, and if you have questions, leave them in the comments box below with hashtag School of Sports Nutrition, and I'll do my best to get in there and get those questions answered right away.